What's up guys, welcome back. It's Warren Gosling today, bringing you simple, actionable financial literacy tips. If you find today's video useful, you know what to do guys. Subscribe and share with someone who you think would find this video useful. Okay, so let's get into this. So I shared a breakdown of my monthly spending on Instagram not so long ago, and it got a lot of attention. If you're not following me, by the way, follow me on Insta. I'm at Warren Gosling, and people were commenting on the fact that I save 50% of my income every month, and I like to tailor my content to my audience guys, so I thought I'd make a video on it today. So having specialized in credit risk in the banking industry and worked on many debt restructuring cases during my time, especially during the 2008 economic crash, I've learned a lot guys about budgeting and forecasting, and I'm going to approach this video in the same way that I've approached debt restructurings with our clients in the banking industry in real life guys. So when we look at these types of cases in banking, our primary aims are twofold. One is to reduce spending wherever possible, and two is to increase income wherever possible. So I'm going to give you some simple actionable tips along these lines. And before we press play guys, I'm going to put out a warning. I don't normally do this before I deliver a video, but I don't play games when it comes to budgeting guys, which is down to the nature of my work in the banking industry, as I've just alluded to, and also my own personal journey through debt. So some of these tips that I'm about to give you guys are going to be decisive, and they're going to involve some levels of sacrifice. So just know that guys. So let's start with the spending reduction side of things. Now, the first thing that you want to do guys is clear your debts first, okay? This was my very first step when I started my debt freedom journey guys. I had £10,000 worth of debts guys, and I was paying almost £200 in interest alone each month. So this was a huge burden on my finances and was directly preventing me from saving each month. I had to start by clearing my debts so that I was able to free up an amount of money, which was that £200, that I could now save every month. So I personally am a big supporter of paying off debt as quickly as possible before you start to save and invest guys. So I strongly suggest that you start with this. Next thing I did was to eradicate non-essential spending. So straight question for you guys, are you spending on things that you don't need? So things like subscriptions that you don't use guys, buying things that you don't really need or could live without. I've spoken more about this in detail in my other video on how to budget, which is linked in the description section. But really guys, what you want to do is analyze your budget in full and eradicate the non-essential spending items. And then once you've eradicated non-essential spending, you then want to reduce spending in the remaining categories wherever possible guys. So for example, if you have internet in your home, can you lower the tariff by comparing different prices and choosing a provider who offers you the same service but at a cheaper price guys? Can you save money on your food shop by shopping at a less expensive supermarket guys? Can you save money on your council tax by asking for discounts, i.e. single person's discount that you're entitled to? If you're single, you're entitled to it. These are just a few ways that you can reduce your monthly spending guys. So these three aspects combined, clearing your debts, eradicating non-essential spending, and minimizing your spending, will automatically leave you with more cash available to save each month guys. It's really just simple maths. These are the exact steps that I took, which set me on my way to saving 50% of my income each month. The next one is the income increase component. So this was the second part of my plan for how to save 50% of my income per month. By increasing your income and simultaneously decreasing your spending, you have more money to save. Again, it's simple math guys. So how did I increase my income? Well, I got a new job. Now that's a bit of an oversimplification, but it is what it is guys. At the time, I had a tenancy that I had to pay my rent on every month. I had bills to pay. I was 10k in debt. I had responsibilities guys, but I didn't let that stop me from looking for a new job that would pay me more. And I'll be completely honest with you guys, one of my primary motivations of finding a new job was to get paid more money. And I think in this country we're a bit coy about and reserved about saying this openly, but I keep it real with you guys on this channel. Zero lies detected here, right? It was about money. So yeah, I secured a new job. I went through the process of searching, interviewing obviously, but I got a new job that paid me £10,000 more than the job that I had at the time. And you might be rolling your eyes sitting there saying, bruh, jumping from one job to another that pays £10,000 more is not a realistic goal or even possible for everyone. And I take your point, guys. However, I strongly believe that this can be achieved maybe not in one, but perhaps in 2 or 3 job moves. And yet, part of that will involve sacrifice, part of that will involve overcoming fear of looking and searching and interviewing for a new job, especially one at a higher level. But it's something that you have to overcome, guys. It's something that I had to overcome myself. I went for jobs at a higher level of seniority and in a slightly different area of specialism, okay? Which was a big shift for me. And I was scared, but I was persistent, guys, and I overcame that fear. And I got a job which gave me more money and also new skills, guys. It wasn't just all about money, even though I did say that was a primary motivator. So I'd highly recommend adopting this mindset when it comes to looking to increase your income, guys. If moving jobs isn't for you, you may want to look at some extra side hustles that you can do in addition to your full-time job as well. And again, I did a whole video on this, guys, which runs through a range of relatively easy side hustles which can bring you in hundreds of extra pounds per month and per year. So check this out for some great tips on how you can increase your income that way instead, guys. So bringing these together by reducing your spending and increasing your income, this is how you can significantly increase your savings rate. This is exactly how I got to my savings rate of 50% over a period of time, guys. If you want to make big changes, as I said, to your finances, it's going to involve sacrifice, and that's how you get to 50% savings rate, guys. So that's how I did it, guys, and you can do it too. I hope you found today's video useful. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, share it with someone else, and you guys take care, and I'll see you again next week.